This is going to be the worst World Cup in the history of football. This doesn't feel like a real World Cup.
Unites the world recipient, President Donald J. Trump.
48 teams, 3 host nations, more matches than ever before. And somehow, I feel less excited than ever before. Let me tell you why. The 2026 World Cup is officially upon us. I've been waiting for this tournament for years, counting down every single day, watching every qualifier. 48 teams, 3 host nations, more matches than ever before. And somehow, I feel less excited than ever before. Now that World Cup is officially here, something feels wrong. Something just does not feel right. Let me tell you why. For the first time in the history, the World Cup has expanded to 48 nations.
So this World Cup is going to be the first World Cup ever with 48 teams. It is going to be much larger than any World Cup before.
FIFA told us this will grow football. This was a progress. They said it would grow the game.
Football is also the sport of course, of the immigrants, of the inclusion, of bringing people together.
Give smaller nations their moment. And yeah, we've got Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Jordan, countries that dreamt of this for generations.
Uzbekistan will get the chance to prove themselves with a first ever FIFA World Cup appearance next summer.
But I'm going to say what nobody wants to admit. Bigger doesn't mean better. More teams means more game, but I'm not getting more intensity. I'm going to sit through blowouts, one-sided group stages, matches decided before halftime. The World Cup used to feel like absolute war. Every single minute mattered, and now some of these games feel like obligations. I didn't sign up for this filler content. And then there is hosting situation. This tournament is scattered across 3 countries, USA, Canada, and Mexico. 16 cities, thousands of miles between them. I keep asking myself, where's the heartbeat? When Brazil hosted, I felt like Brazil every frame. When Qatar hosted, love it or hate it, I felt something. But this feels corporation manufactured, like a product launch instead of a football celebration, which I can't find a single identity holding this thing together. Now, let me talk about who's missing, because this is what truly hurts. Italy, 4 times World Cup winner, one of the most legendary nations in the world football. And they have failed to qualify again for the 3rd consecutive World Cup. I still cannot believe it.
Barek scores! Bosnia-Herzegovina will play at the World Cup!
They lost to Bosnia on penalties, a country with fewer people than Rome. Italy, the nation of Maldini, Pirlo, Buffon, sitting at home and watching, and they are not alone. Poland is out as well, eliminated by Sweden 3-2 in the playoffs, which means Robert Lewandowski, one of the greatest striker I've ever watched, probably won't play in the World Cup. And I guess I have to live with that. This isn't just about new teams getting a chance. This is history disappearing from the tournament. And then there is Neymar, Brazil's golden boy, the man who was supposed to finally bring it home. He's been fighting injuries for years. His body's betraying him. And now, just now when he feels he's ready, what might be his last chance, he's not even called up. If he doesn't, I have to accept that his World Cup story ends without a proper ending. No redemption, no glory, just pain and potential left on the table. And biggest what if. But here's what really breaks my heart. This is almost certainly the last World Cup for Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Football's eternal question, who is the greatest? Two names forever bound, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
I grew up watching these two. They shaped everything I know about football. They pushed each other to heights I didn't even think were possible. They made me believe in greatness. And this summer, I have to say goodbye. Not in a final worthy of their legacies, not in a tournament that feels special, but in an absolutely bloated competition that lost its soul somewhere along the way. I am watching the end of an era, and it's fading out instead of burning bright. And that's just painful. Look, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this tournament will shock you. Maybe there's a miracle run. A last-minute winner, a moment that reminds me why I'll absolutely love this beautiful sport. I hope so. I really do. But right now, standing at the edge of the biggest World Cup ever stage, I don't feel excited. I feel grief. This is the World Cup, but it doesn't feel like my World Cup anymore. And if you have enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on the next footballing video. I will see you next one.